So you're thinking about buying a radiator, and you want to try like a performance radiator, and there's a lot of reviews online, especially like on eBay and Amazon, Google, and you're looking at this company to put a radiator in your vehicle, and you think it's cool because it's an all aluminum radiator, and you're willing to give them a shot because the prices are attractive. Um, the one thing that I can say about Alloyworks is that they're hot garbage. Um, so I'm not a YouTuber, first off. I don't make videos. I don't care about content. I don't care about how many people see this. The only thing I'm hoping is that I save someone some headaches. Um, my name is Wes. I live in the good old state of Maine, and I'm an ASC world class technician. Um, I do this every single day. I work on cars, work on all different types of models. I do a lot of the more complicated repairs. Um, my fun little toy car is a 2006 GMC Canyon, and most people hear that and they're like, those things are garbage. And I don't disagree with you, but mine is not. I got a lot of money in mine. Mine has been LS swapped. It's a 5 speed with a an adapter plate for an AR5, rear wheel drive. I have a lot of money in this thing. I'm probably cooking between 5 to 520 horsepower, and with that LS in it, it creates some heat, um, and but nothing more than a normal Silverado would. I mean, yeah, I'm cammed and I have a bunch of other stuff too, but there's no damn reason, you know, why this is, Alloyworks is, I'm irritated. Let's just put it like that. I'm very irritated. And I'm so pissed off that, I can't even really talk straight for how pissed off I am. I'm just trying to make an introduction to this video so maybe somebody doesn't make the same mistake that I did. Um, I have a lot of money in my truck, and the last thing that I want to deal with at the end of the season is not being able to drive it because it's pissing coolant. Um, so I'll tell you what happened. So, I had the V8 version of the Colorado, like the V8, the 2009 to 2012 radiator in my truck, and everything was great. I was doing a lot of tuning with HP tuners, and I wanted to drop my coolant temp a little bit, and I dropped the temp to, I think, with a 165 thermostat. I have electric fans set up. I have Flexolite, the low boy 3000 CFMs. Um, I bought the Alloyworks shroud. I custom fabbed it to where like it offsets my fan just a bit so it clears the water pump pulley. With that being said, I also put an AC condenser on it and everything else. And I just wanted this truck to be nice. I wanted something different. I didn't want what everyone else has. I want my stuff to be just one off. That's all. But when I bought their radiator the first time, I purchased the 3 row, uh, like the 3 core radiator, and for the first 6 months it was okay. First 6 months it was all right. I purchased that directly through the Alloyworks eBay store. Um, and what it'll say on the box is um, it's something like radiator and coolant specialists. They're all from the same company in China. Um, that worked great for 8 months. Um, the first 8 months, I had no problems out of it whatsoever. It does take a lot more coolant. You have to like cut like certain stuff to make it fit. Modify like the upper mount for the radiator bracket. There's another video with another guy on YouTube that he like builds a Colorado. I think they're in Arizona. Very nice guys. Him and his son builds these cars and does a lot with like little Chevy and LSs and stuff like that. They seem like nice guys. My situation, on the other hand, is after 8 months, it started seeping. It started seeping out of the top where like the weld to the meets the core, and when I purchased that from them on the eBay listing, it says it has a lifetime warranty. I messaged Alloyworks and I got no response. Um, no response at all. So I was looking at their listings and they no longer offer a lifetime warranty, probably because their welds are terrible. Um, the material that they're using isn't probably what they're saying. I can't verify that for sure. But you spend your money and you purchase their product, you would expect it would last at least a year. And then if it didn't, you'd think that they would go good for it. Well, they didn't. They did not. So I just figured maybe their company changed directions and, management and stuff, kind of, changed and they didn't want, their company to do the lifetime warranty anymore. I get that. I mean, that happens. But, if they at least need to say to somebody, if they purchased a product that has a lifetime warranty, that, okay, you have one replacement left, if anything ever happens. And if, beyond that one replacement, then, that's it. But I didn't even get that. I didn't even get a response. They sent me some automated response that basically you get on eBay, it says somebody will get back to you shortly, or, but that was it. So I ended up purchasing another one from them, but this time I went with a two row, like a two core radiator. And, you know, I just wanted a little more space between my water pump pulley and the fan. When you install their radiator, you have to like take the bracket on their radiator, and instead of putting it on with the four bolts, or sorry about that, putting it on with the four bolts, you have to lift the brackets up one notch on the radiator, so the radiator sits down just about an inch lower. Because if not, your fan hits the water pump pulley on LS swaps. Um, I did that, and that's I just wanted some more space, and so that's why I purchased the two row. Um, I get their radiator in the mail, and I don't know if you can see on the screen that it's not, the core is not welded good. There's leaks. They fought me on eBay about, it's obvious. I used my phone, took a high resolution image, many pictures, and tried to have them go good on that. Well, they fought me for about 13 days, um, and they didn't even give me my refund. eBay just took it and gave me my refund. um, they also run under other companies on eBay for selling this same radiator. It's like CSI, you think it's like a crime investigation thing or whatever. um, They also sell, um, let me see, I'll look it up right now. Um, there's another, let me see, aluminum radiator. Okay. So they also sell it under fan off. Um, this one right here, they sell that one there. ASI Pro. Uh, they have like the market on aluminum cheap radiators, like pretty much cornered on eBay and Amazon. So yeah, ASI Pro Performance, Fan Off, Alloyworks, uh, Rad Repla. That's literally what it says right there. My camera can't really see it. That's what it says. They sell them with fans, without fans. It just depends. They put this, bullshit warranty on the on the actual ad, and you buy it, you think you have a warranty, you don't have a damn thing because they didn't honor mine. So I wound up buying another one from this other eBay seller, and it's all the same thing. The numbers on the side of the radiator, they put like a little serial number, and it's all, it would be on the passenger side of the radiator, and it will have like a little serial number that looks like that. Okay, they are all the same. The last two radiators that I got from them, it's the same damn number. So I bought the first one, the 3 row from Alloyworks. That one leaked after 8-9 months. The second one that I bought from Alloyworks, the 2 row, they didn't weld it correctly, and that damn thing leaks like a sip. They fought me on that for 10, 13, actually it was 13 days. And I know that the person that I was talking to was coming from China, because every day at 8 a.m., uh, I would get a message. That's 8 a.m. in China time, not our time, but like not Eastern Standard. But where I'm at, it would be 8 a.m. their time, so it would be late as hell at night when I would get a message from them. They fought me on it. They wanted all this extra stuff. I'm an ASE world class tech. Pressure testing a coolant system's easy. You can plainly see in the picture right there, they didn't weld the damn thing correctly. So, like I said, eBay gave me my money back. I went to a different seller on eBay. I think their name is Stage 2 Racing. I ordered another one. Okay. I got it. Same damn numbers on the side of it. I installed this thing. I didn't even get it out of the garage, and the damn thing is dripping out of the core. If you're looking for an aluminum radiator, do yourself a favor and do not buy this shit. It is going to drive you nuts. If you plan on re-TIG welding every single weld that they have, by all means. These are nothing more than a welding project, and I want you guys to understand that. I don't know who the hell are fabricating these things or putting these together. They do not pressure test them once they weld them, because if they did, they would see how badly they leak. If you by chance got lucky, you bought one and it doesn't leak, go play a damn scratch off ticket, because you got very, very lucky. This is the third one, and now I'm going to fight to try to get my money back on this damn thing. And, when I was looking at it, I had to use a camera because I have my fan shroud on. I see it leaking out of one of the core, like one of these pieces that attaches it to the core. One of the actual rows of the coolant goes down to, from the top to the bottom. And, I'm at my wit's end, because I spent all this damn money, and all this time fabricating my project to where like my AC condenser fits to their stupid ass radiator, and my the fan shroud fits the radiator a certain way. And now if I go with a more expensive aluminum radiator, I have to redo everything. These people can't sell a non-leaking radiator to save their life. And I will tell you, the boxes on these, they all look the same. It will be in a brown box. It'll say like cooling and radiator specialists or something like that. I'm going to try to find a picture of that box, because I hope you guys don't have to deal with this. And I know that I just didn't have crap luck because, you know, I mean, obviously, I know I had crap luck with these people, but they can't make a product to save their damn life. Let's see if I can get a picture of this box. Um, yeah, having a hard time finding this box. It'll say something like cooling and radiator specialists. And yeah, I'm having a hard time finding this box. Yeah. Yeah, you know, if I went with like a CSF, then I'd have to just redesign everything. And I'm just not trying to deal with it. But, you know, my personal opinion would be is if you see one of these radiators on there for a good price, do yourself a favor and don't. Just don't. I promise you, what is going to happen is you're going to install this thing. You're going to have high hopes. The damn thing's either going to leak right out of the box or within a year it's going to be leaking and you're going to be doing the damn job all over again. But if you guys are watching this, you know, I got pictures on pictures on pictures, and you know, this is the quality right here that they're putting out there. So, you know, how the hell did they let this slide and say that this thing wasn't leaking when it's clearly, I put a flashlight in the top radiator hose and I can see the light coming out of the core. How in the hell did this pass their QC? They just don't give a shit. This is just straight up grab your money and run. And you know, if you've bought a radiator, if you purchased a radiator from them and it arrived damaged, you know, damaged or whatever, they get that money back, but they get it from the shipper. So it's not nothing just to send you another one when FedEx is just going to give them a refund of the, you know, the price of what they have in the radiator, and then they just send you another one. So it's a win-win for them. But I promise you, you're going to buy this damn thing and it's going to leak unless you have a TIG welder at the house. You need to stay the hell away from these people. Um, all of their different little subsidies and companies that they do on eBay. Don't buy these damn radiators. These radiators are garbage. But, you know, I wish you guys the best. Hopefully you can find something that's got some quality on it. Maybe something made in America, probably even better. It's worth the extra money. I'm not going to recommend any other companies because I do not work for any of those companies. I work at a shop full time. But, you know, this is just what I've been dealing with in my personal life and, you know, dealing with this crap. But, you know, I just want to get my truck on the road for the last little bit of the season, and I can't because I'm dealing with this. And, you know, this is not me recommending any other company at all. I am not going to recommend you any company. This is basically what I've been dealing with Alloyworks and all them other little subsidy companies that they get from China. You know, but between me and you, it looks like Ray Charles TIG welded this thing together. But you guys have a good day. I'm out.